After a couple of terrible accidents and incidents related to Sikh truck drivers, particularly illegal immigrants who happen to be Sikhs, driving trucks that turned into tragic accidents. As a result, the Trump administration, the knee-jerk reaction was to clamp down massively on the trucking industry and bring in all sorts of, what they call a new interim final rule, this IFR, that the Trump administration brought in last month. And what this did, it stripped many different classes of immigrants from obtaining or renewing non-domiciled CDLs, these commercial driving licenses. In other words, if you're not a resident, if you're not a US citizen, you now cannot get a CDL, apparently. Now, the change is not being made on the basis of the proficiency in the English language or any other qualifications. It's simply an argument that non-domiciled CDL holders are inherently dangerous to the public. And this is why the Sikh Coalition have jumped on this, saying, no, this is just not right, this is not fair. So, as a result, it's potentially removing 194,000 from the workforce. This is massive. Don't forget, this is the supply chain. This is the United States supply chain of food, of goods, of consumables, everything. So if you're removing 194,000 people from that supply chain, this is going to have a really, really big impact on simply the shelves in your stores. Certainly there are going to be potential food shortages, etc. So again, there's a little bit of lack of foresight in this. Anyway, the Sikh Coalition, unsurprisingly, they are opposing this for IFR, and they've launched this initiative. This really is why I want to talk about this story just quickly first, is that they've launched a new initiative, and it's an appeal to the US Sikh community. Get involved in this. If you're connected particularly to the trucking industry, or you have any stake in the trucking industry, you can actually take action yourself. Again, I often talk about grassroots activism. This is where you actually can influence what's going on and assist the Sikh Coalition in this pushback on this. As they put up on their website, they put up a link on this website to help lobby against this. And what they've done, they've actually put up a load of templates. So in other words, they've made it really easy for you. You just need to click on one of these links, go on the Sikh Coalition website, click on one of the links that you can see up here, and it will basically set out for you this template, this IFR comment for truckers, trucking company owners. In other words, whatever your stake is in the trucking industry, click on the relevant template and it will set everything out for you that will then send off a message to your local political representative to lobby against this.